What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing a really fun twist on the regular Smash Sports deck. Sports are amazing just because you can just play them as a tempo deck, and you can really just get more stats on the field every turn than your opponent. Playing cards like Gladiator, this will prevent you from dying, a very good counter to Nightcap Cycle. It also it has really good stats for a 1-drop. The Arm Wrestler also being a 2-2, and if they try to front it with anything, will grow to a 3-3. The Sumo is a very good control card. You can also take things and stick them in front of your Arm Wrestler, and you're really just trying to develop a board of sports cards in the first couple of turns, and then you hit them with the real engine of this deck, which is the team mascot. This is a 1-4, so it's okay stats, but it will grow every single turn, and it's an extremely difficult card for the plants to remove if played dry on turn 3, since it has a massive amount of health for, and it will actually grow all of your sports together. So this card that costs 3 can end up giving you so much value. You want to come in the next turn and protect all of your sports cards with the Zombie Coach. Now, you sort of need an amphibious minion in this deck, because you're going to end up with all 4 of your, say, ground lanes filled with all of your sports zombies, and I decided to try out this idea. It's Ancient Vimpire. This will contribute. First of all, it's just a decent amphibious minion. It's a 4-cost 3/4 frenzy, but it will also grow by 2/2 every single time it destroys a plant. It'll also make another zombie that has frenzy grow by 2/2 every time it destroys a plant. So since the going viral is really the finisher of this deck, once you've put all of your sports cards all over the field, you want to play going viral, buffing them up yet again and making them have frenzy, which will make them actually do damage to your opponent's face. Got to keep your eye on the ball and find a way to actually hit your opponent's face once you have your board developed. Super important card and a must craft. So you're gonna end up with a lot of frenzy minions, which can also start growing by 2/2 every single time they their frenzy ability activates. So I think this will be a very fun and hopefully a very effective way, very effective use of Ancient Vimpire. Now, just because of that, I decided to run a very not frequently used card. I hardly ever run All-Star Zombie, even in a sports deck, because it's a 5-cost card. It has great stats, but that's all it has. It's just great stats. But together with the Ancient Vimpire, for example, this would actually start growing, and its huge pool of health would actually start getting more and more. And it is, of course, a sports card and a decent finisher. We are running, instead of Black Hole, going with the Hunting Grounds. The Hunting Grounds will actually make your Vimpire able to chase around minions if you want to play it right into the Hunting Grounds. That also just provides a little bit of extra stat boost. You can even Hunting Grounds on 2 and then play the Team Mascot into it on 3. That will ensure that they're not going to be able to remove this, since the Team Mascot would then have a base of 5 health. So I think that is legit. It would be, we're also gonna running 2 copies just to add in another 2-drop, 2 copies of Energy Drink Zombie. If played into the Hunting Grounds, this will grow to a 2/2, and then its ability will make it go into a 4/4 that turn, which is obviously really hard to counter. I'm running Alien Oozes for the removal of big cards, and 3 knockouts for the removal of cards like Briar Rose and Wingnut. There are some cards that would really hard counter this deck, particularly Briar Rose. Hope you guys enjoy. That was the full explanation. Let's just get right into the games. Keep it going. My volume is too high. My brain is too high. Okay, and thank you so much, Wemu99, for subscribing with
Lions,
the free Amazon
beat
Prime.
the Packers.
Are the Lions and Packers playing today? Ooh, actually, that would be fun to watch. All right. Did you? Alright, here we go. So we're looking for a 1, 2, and a 3. Very simple mulligans in this deck. You want to get rid of the expensive cards. And the going viral again is way too late. What the heck? And yeah, I need to turn off the notifications for that stupid Blizzard app. Kimi doesn't troll me the entire stream. Now, this is a really bad starting hand. We got the Smash's power, which is very good. Let's see if we can, this hand really sucks. That's okay. So if he Berry Blasts us, so be it. If not, this thing will actually start growing, which is great.
Watching you is a perfect way to start a Sunday. Good luck. I'm going for 10-0.
Thank you so much, Club Squidward, for donating 300 bits. Really appreciate it. So the best thing would be an environment. Ugh, this isn't very good. There's the Arm Wrestler. This is a Cycle Cap deck. So the main card we really need is just Gladiator and an environment to cover this thing. There's no rare environments. There's only common and super rare. Huh, did not notice that actually. Interesting. Goes with the Banana Bomb and Berry Blast. Doesn't do anything yet. Really looking for a Gladiator. Knockout. So we could go with Sports Coach. We also could go with Knockout. He's just gonna make a Cycle Cap play. Maybe we'll just go Knockout Super. Seems like the best plan. And we'll play the All-Star. We really didn't end up with any of our essential cards in our starting hand, despite hard bargaining. So a little bit sad. You don't need Flick if you have Black Hole and Weed Spray. You're not necessarily going to get those cards together, though. So, we will use Flick. This is a legit super. Let's see if he gets his next Astro Shrimp. Vive.
Watching you is a perfect way to end a Sunday. Good luck with going 10-0.
Aviv, who lives in a 7 hours later, it's 8 p.m. by Aviv now, so he goes in with the chutzpah, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so this is okay here. It'll counter whatever he plays, at least somewhat. Thank you so much, Aviv, for $4. Really appreciate it. Man, you guys are being generous today. Just people taking the 2 minutes to go and link their Twitch account to their Amazon account and do that. I really think that's awesome. Okay. Our opponent did not get the Admiral Navy Bean or the Astro Shroom they're looking for, so that's a good thing. Yes! We got it! Oh, snap! Wait a second. See, we can go with these two if we want. I feel like developing the engine right now is the way. And we'll do this later. Glad and Coach prevents all the damage. We'll do that next turn. Our opponent did not show us an Astro Shroom last turn, so really playing the Gladiator a little bit later might be better. I would spend a going viral, if necessary. There's really no lanes our opponent can play a big minion that's safe from alien news as well, so seems legit. Hello, B wins. That happened. Too many environments. Why? Really? Okay. Okay. That's plenty of damage. Now, what's the priority? Is the priority going viral right now? We'll have 7 next turn. So it's not enough for this big play. Is the priority going viral, or is the priority getting rid of this? And giving him another thing. The team mascot survives either way. I think this is better. Going viral doesn't actually do that much. It adds 1 damage. Go. It's going to be Gladiator Coach, and then a series of going virals. Gladiator, you want to proc the block, you want this also to threaten whatever he plays in this lane. And this is not going to be easy. Our opponent cannot do any face damage since we have, this turn, since we have a protected Gladiator on the field, and we'll be able to do a series of going virals next turn, which will... I say we win next turn. Everything is going to grow because of the mascot also. I don't think our opponent has bounce in this deck. We probably would have seen it already if our opponent had it in their hands. So this Planetary Gladiator is just, this represents just essentially infinite amount of health. Especially since he's doing damage mostly like 1 or 2 at a time. That happened. This does nothing. Whee, okay. He did not protect his Admiral Navy beam by placing this in front, which I think is borderline insanity. Boom. Proc the block with 5. Is Undying Pharaoh a legit way to survive against Psycho Cap? Yes, unless they have bounce, of course. So it's just going to be 2 going virals. What is our opponent going to even do here to survive? Oh, damn. That's okay. It kills these 2. Doomshroom. Where did Doomshroom come from? It freaking came from Cosmic Mushroom, by the way. Just saying. Just saying that's how that went. Anything we can get here, that would be amazing. Okay. This coach is actually good, because it'll prevent these from dying. I don't even know if the Gladiator dies here, since it has... Okay, let's see here. That hits. I don't want it hitting here, so this does 1 damage. Then we'll be taking 1 plus 1. No, we're good. And our opponent's down to 1 health. This will take 1 damage from this, and the armor is just preventing. So he's doing 2 damage at a time. It's only end up doing 1. The coach is completely legit here, so we have 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Lethal. What can he do? He can't do any damage, neither to our face nor to our minions. My in-game name is Fry'em Up, all one word. I do friendlies last 15 minutes of the stream. What's going on, Felix? Welcome back. And we won. Despite our really slow start, I mean, did not get the early game that we wanted. But able to come back from behind, which is super nice. Coaches and team mascots are just so powerful. Another Doomshroom. That was with the lucky Doomshroom. I wouldn't say this game is so pay to win. For example, I think this deck could you know, really do extremely well in Ultimate League, and it has no leggies, and you don't need a lot of the super rares. You can really replace most of them. Replace all of them, basically. So these gladiators are ridiculously broken against Nightcap. So many people are just running Cycle Cap. Whee! Okay, well, this is happening. La-di-da-di-da. Bounce it. Please bounce it. Let it blow. I want to see this blow right now. Thanks so much, Captain McDurp, for the 15 cents. Budget pet deck. Isn't there a budget pet deck on YouTube somewhere? Another one! It's game over. Nightcap cannot deal with Gladiator. This is the hard counter. Just hit that concede button, Nightcap. This is ridiculous. Okay, there you go. That did one. Boop. Sorry. I'm just laughing. Alright, time to make it. Wow, and we have 3 sports coaches. Oh, that's nice. So now the gladiators are just going to get bigger and get protected. Ridiculous. And he just used a banana bomb, which is one of the few ways of... Okay, that happened. Yeah, you know that you know these do nothing to the armored guys, so you might as well be stacking them here, right? You know how that goes. So this will do 2 damage to something. Do not... If they both go to the team mascot, I'm boycotting there. Perfect. Wow. Oh, that was perfect. Everything survives? Oh, ho, ho. That's actually... Oh, another one! Yeah. See you later. Goodbye. These are all gonna grow again. All we need is a going viral, and it's already over anyway. Whee! Admiral! And it does a total of 0. Clank. When he realizes that he can't actually do damage to my face either, maybe he'll concede. Looks like he's using a Cycle Cap deck, and... Anyway. Boom. If I spend money on this game, what should I buy? I don't know, premium packs. Wow, perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's why you need an amphibious minion. Whoop. Okay, there's the bounce. He's been saving it. He's been saving up, folks. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh, snap. Boop. Good one. This weak stuff out of here. La 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 la. That happened. Boom. So this will end up doing 5 damage to his face here. Oh, the coach died. More gladiators. 6. Where's going viral? Now it had to be seen. So I think coach is fine here. Let's go with arm muscler. Coach. The Mighty Pickle, thank you so much for your kind words. Yeah, it's just how to concede. The lazy way to concede. Yeah, I'm just gonna change it to 2-0. This game's over already. Got him. See, again, Cycle Cap is so powerful, but it just has a couple of really hard counters. The Gladiator is the main one. So sometimes there's sometimes in order to make a deck not too OP, and I've actually heard this from someone who used to work at PopCap. Sometimes you want to make the cards in that deck less powerful and nerf them. Sometimes you just want to add a card on the other side that can just be the silver bullet, so to speak, and the hard counter. So looking for some early game. Do we keep the coach here? I don't think we do. I think we need to. It's not the end of the world. We really want to top deck a 1 or a 2. Would be really nice. Cactus King, first time watching live. In my opinion, you're the best. Thank you so much, Captain. You guys are really, really nice. What is this? I'm sorry. I know I can't. I know I'm. Some of you guys are probably. Coach is very powerful in the sports deck. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know I can't read every single comment. There's hundreds of people here right now. There's 250. Man, it's a Sunday during the school year. I think that's the most. That's the time the most people come is Sundays when there's school, because there's no camp. There's no anything. People are home. People are on Twitch. I think Chum Champion would be good in this deck. You could. I think Chum Champion, the fact that it has to replace another card, it reduces its value so much. Oh, yeah. And thank you so much.
Fry. I've been watching you for 2 years, and now I keep saying "come on, man" throughout the day. Come on, man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's hilarious. But yeah, I'm trying to keep the catchphrases alive. You know what I'm saying. It's just Team Mascot. There's no reason not to put this on the ground. You also say, "Come on, man." To be honest, where did I get "Come on, man" from? From the NFL, from the who does that? Is that ESPN? Who does the "Come on, man"? It's probably where I got it from. Does he have a banana bomb? Ooh, good play. No way to prevent that. Walk this way. Flag zombie, that's an old one. How do I show you my deck? You take a screenshot with your phone, upload it to Imgur, IMGUR, and put a link to the Imgur link in the chat. Imgur you can just find on a web browser. I guess it's like this. This is fine, because we'll actually be able to do 5 and then 6. Something with going viral. Interesting. So it's a berry deck. Let's see Berry Nightcap in. For the first time in forever. This is interesting. I wonder if I should go Alien Ooze already. Well, I just don't want him field clearing me next turn. I could go Sports Coach Super this turn. I guess that's correct. Sports Coach Super. This is so important to take out. Please say pickle noises. What? You made me say it. Do you always have 12 of the same cards in your deck? Look, there is a theory to try to keep your deck as condensed as possible, not for it to be a big mess, because then the synergies usually end up working if you have a lot of copies of a card. Now it's also a mushroom deck, so it's a mushroom berry hybrid. I don't really know what's going on. This is too much damage for us to take here. Bang. Guess I'll do this. Don't really have extra brains. Should have oozed? Just ooze? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go with this, and we can either go going viral or flick. How about 1, 3, and set up this environment? I think that's legit. Could go going viral here. Maybe if he starts doing team-ups and stuff, we'll do the going viral. I guess it depends what minions he plays this turn. If the going viral will make the sports coaches, you know, beat them. This environment just became... Wow! Wait, so we can't flick. So this does 5 now. Alright, let's do it like this. He does an extra little damage to us. That's fine. Wrong order? Wrong order? Should have maybe hunting oozed the Sporticus. I'm not so sure about that. You're saying if he bounces this gravestone, he's just gonna win here. Maybe you're right. Moving something in here would be nice. Going viral is gonna be incredible here. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have hunting ground and oozed the Sporticus. Just for preservation, but then this would have died. I think this is okay. This will remove everything, we'll take 2 damage. And we're doing, this is actually probably lethal here. Probably. 4, 4, and 5. He needs double 3s and a 2. There's a 3. Come on, roll that 1. Got him. He's dead. Instead of playing too conservatively, kept the pressure on. I hear what you're saying. It would have been maybe less risky to actually do that to the Sporticus, but it turned out to be fine. When would I do budget pets? I feel like I have a budget pets somewhere, but I'll write it down in case I don't. I feel like I have one on YouTube. It's gonna have to involve Cat Lady, but that'll be like the non-budget card. Be nice to see a non-cycle cap deck today. Yeah, I know, seriously. Here we go. Looking for that team mascot. This is an okay hand though. It's a nice card. This does not want to go on the ground because of Spikeweed Sector next turn. What's the best cards to craft for a zombie when starting up? This is the best card to craft. Going viral. It's this one right over here. Third row, third column, second row. That happened. Love you more than I love my brother. Oh, guess that's a good thing. Man, I just want to say that I appreciate the positivity. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you everybody for being so positive and making this, I don't know, making the stream into what it is. Really appreciate it, guys. Interesting choice. We might go. Let's see what happens. I might just flick that 2-2. Just very blessed. I will reciprocate. Yes! Wow, he just wasted his rain. Really nice. Now we have to do that. And our opponent's ahead. Thank you, Mighty Pickle. Interesting. So I'm gonna go with the Vimpire, I guess. This is not an easy card for Spadao to remove, by the way. We do have Sports Coach Frenzy, for example, next turn, which, okay. Let's see what we get. Oh no! It's Starch Lord! Better watch out, you guys. Cherry Bomb. More like Harsh Lord. Okay, if he tries to team up and kill this Vimpire. Ouch! Give this man an environment. Okay, that hurt. I need an environment now, you guys. Really? If Starchlore wasn't trickable, would it be broken? Sounds like a good one. It should definitely be untrickable, you guys. Yes! Wait, I don't have the frenzy play. It's fine. Wait! So this will have... Oh, it'll grow. Okay, never mind. Die, piece of garbage. Starflora still survives. Starflora should be amphibious. There you go. I'm getting a few good ways to get her done. Just gonna Berry Blast this thing. If he plays another card, this is actually gonna leave. Again, this is really dangerous, these team-ups with this Vimpire up in here. Diamond... Orca. Thank you so much for joining. Wow, so this is gonna... this coach is gonna be really big here. Wait, so this is gonna be 4, 6, 8... 9, 10, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna survive. Wait, this will be 4. Oh, this man's crazy. So it's definitely going viral. Let's see what we get from the going viral. It's not even YOLO. We are in such great shape here on. Let's see. Thank you so much, Hot Stuff, for 69 for subscribing with Amazon Prime. So this is gonna have 5, 7, 9 attack, and this will do 4, which is 13. I don't think we do this yet. I could get rid of the Starch Lord. Alright. This is a lot of damage, though. This will do 5, it does 4 to that. This grows by 2-2. Hits it again, grows by another 1. 9 damage to face. And this Vimpire is actually set up to kill this if we want to just nerf this a bit. 4 damage is not the most dangerous thing, so I'm gonna go with with this one. He has to remove this 9-5 right now, so we'll play around field clear as well. I think this is fine. The sports coach will probably just win the game right now. Again, he would have to essentially Doom Shroom. I guess if he played a small guy in lane 2 and then Doom Shroom, it would clear our field. Who even runs Doom Shroom, seriously? Okay. Nope, that's not gonna do it. It only does 4 damage, you guys. Alien Ooze will just win the game. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I should have done it to the Poppy. And we're 4-0. A really nice try. Oh, really nice try. Alien Ooze is better than Locust Storm, you guys. The versatility is real. Can someone explain what aggro means? Aggro means aggressive, meaning you're trying to do as much damage to your opponent's face as possible in the shortest amount of time. High attack, or bullseye guys, as opposed to this deck, which is a tempo deck, which means you're building up the board slowly and surely, and you know, every turn you get a little advantage. You end up with this big board, and your opponent has nothing. Darth Magikarp, how you doing? Welcome back. Any good budget decks for Immorticia? Nope, not that I know of. Maybe you can make a budget pet deck. Anyway, it's not really budget because Cat Lady. Okay, so this happens. This is not an easy card for Solar Flare to deal with, so really, really happy. Let's get this counters brighter. Let's look for it too. This is cool. Do we keep double team mascot? I think so. It's not easy for him.
Happy 18 months, Fry.
Thank you so much, Molecracker. Man, 18 months. Thank you so much. Long-time viewer of the stream. Really appreciate it. If something's going to get scorched, I'd actually rather it be this than the team mascot on 3, so we'll do it like that. You know, just 3 and then 4, and then do this on 5 is amazing. If we get a sumo, it would obviously be very good here. Again, it got weed whacked. It doesn't even destroy it, so even though this doesn't do anything, it doesn't charge its block meter at all. It still represents essentially 2 health. This will actually start growing with the team mascot, so I'm super stoked about that. I might use our super here if our opponent I don't know what our opponent would play that I would really want to use the super. Yeah, because the thing is that Banana Bomb will help our opponent take out the team mascot on turn 3, Banana Bomb plus any other card. It's actually one of the best ways to deal with mascot is Banana Bomb, because then you can use any 2-cost card. So in order to prevent that from happening and get our engines rolling, we are going to play the team mascot here. You don't want to play a team mascot on the ground against a Kabloom hero, since there's since Fireweed would then be able to answer. It would be 3+1. So Fireweed on heights only does 3. Gladiator gets destroyed by Pumpkin. You're right. You're right. But it does prevent 4 damage to our face, which slows down the aggression. Creator says, finding a good green shadow deck. Oh, thank you. The Go Nuts Onion Rings. It's ridiculous. Onion Rings on 5 or 6. Yeah, thank you, Creator. Really appreciate the feedback. So again, it seems like Onion Rings has always been the best with Green Shadow. The original Onion Rings deck was either Onion Rings Swarm or Onion Rings Starfruit, which we had some pretty good success with that. I think the special thing about that deck was just the fact that Onion Rings and Go Nuts sort of require the very similar types of cards in order to be good, which is small cards. Team-ups are usually very good, so I think that was the synergy that sort of glued those two together and made a deck. And that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Solar Flare. No answer to Team Mascot. It's weak stuff out of here. Just, this is such, I mean, it's not that impressive this turn, but this just represents theoretically infinite value if he isn't able to answer those soon. Hunting Grounds is overpowered. Interesting. I'm not so sure. I think it's a good environment. I'd say after... okay. This is a good hand. Just need a 2. This is just fine. I would say after Solar Winds and Black Hole, I would say Hunting Grounds is probably the best. I'll go with this again on the ground. This is the same guy. Zapricot, Hammer. There are a few answers, and this got scorched. Super stoked about that. And we also really don't want to be charging our opponent's block meter and getting the other powers into their arsenal. So. Get it? Their arsenal. And the good news is our opponent does not have a Weed Whack or a Sunburn to deal with this 2/2 here. I guess this does go on the ground though, since we want this to be nice and cozy up on heights. If we get in any problems, we'll use the super here. Just keeping this advantage ahead is really good. Do not want to see up Raya Rose next turn, so we're definitely using the super on that. Completely legit. Raya Rose would be still a problem actually. Ooh, what are we gonna... Oh, there you go. Never mind. I was just gonna say, what are we gonna do against turn 4 Briar Rose? But we do have at least a partial answer now, so... That happened. There's no 2-cost answer to this. Weird. It's gonna be Coach. Man, there's the feedback. It's okay. This is fine. We still have a 2-5. It's going to be protected. Man, I got another sports coach. So again, we're seeing berries. So I'm guessing this is Ramp Berry, and there's not even going to be Briar Rose in this deck. Or else, what would this high volt? Oh, wow! That's a good answer. Thank you so much, Expert Gamer, for subscribing with the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate it. That's a money sub. It costs $5. It's expensive, man. Really appreciate it. Okay, at least it wasn't Briar Rose. Briar Rose would have been worse. Man, we have coaches all day. We got coaches. Looking for another small card would be good. Counters this 2-2 nicely. Got that from High Voltage Current. Our opponent didn't make 6 suns, so let's just draw the 1 card. We'll keep the tempo going with these sports coaches. Something small would be nice. Energy drink would be just fine. There you go. We'll cover the environment too. Really cool. Wow! See, our opponent's running... That's really good. Our opponent is running... I'm gonna cover the environment. It's a more legit play. It's just running Chomper and freaking... I don't even know. Let's do this next turn. Since we're gonna have... We're coming up on 7, right? Going viral and the flag. Right now, Colonel Corn just wins the game. That's how that goes. That is so freaking harsh. Don't even know what to say. So this always happens, but we're not gonna. I'll galvanize. Get some damage going. Makes us also out of range of the next frog, which is cool. We're really far ahead right now. Our opponent's gonna be making 1 extra sun, but I don't think it's really gonna help. His opponent's down to 3. This is perfect. This couldn't be better. This could not be better. And then we have our choice of tricks that grows. If our opponent plays in lane 5, that'll grow. This is a huge card, a huge frenzy, especially our opponent being under 5 health. Definitely. This is such a weird deck. Is that guaranteed lethal? There's nothing that can remove. Let's think here. More Spore. Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you the problem. The problem is, if our opponent hits us for 6, we actually don't want to kill this, because if our opponent hits us for 6 and 4, we'll actually lose the game. Now, it doesn't really matter. We just don't want to kill the Grapes of Wrath, is the point. So you can't go viral there. This is not oof at all. Too for our opponent. There's no powers that actually win here, because even if he does more Spore and moves this, it's not going to help. That just goes phase. Right, even 6 and 2 would have won the game. So the idea there was just not to play the going viral. Got him. I'm telling you guys, sports decks can get you to Ultimate League. Hope we're proving that once again here. Deviant Art. Nope. Is Lima Pleurodon good or should recycle it? I'm not. Look, I do use Lima Pleurodon in a bunch of decks. So use it any bean deck. Lima Pleurodon is so good. It's a 1-cost 2/2 amphibious, and it's a bean. It's real. I mean, you can use it as an early game control card. It's a good answer to Toxic Waste Imp. It's amazing in Cycle Cab. I would say hold on. You don't necessarily craft it. It's not on the high list of craft, but I wouldn't recycle it because it has a lot of uses. Maybe we should have kept that against Briar Rose. Yeah, not great. I guess so. Probably gonna end up playing this on too. It's nice to actually play this on too because it will counter
Each
the
100 bits equals 100 IQ for that last play.
Each 100 IQ. Thank you, Club Squidward. What was the 100 IQ? Not playing the going viral? Should I craft? Ooh, okay, same thing as last time. I'm not gonna allow our opponent to ramp and get ahead. That we got it. That's a legit use of that. What's the worst legendary in the game? Again, give me some choices. I finally found a good response to all the what is the worst questions. Because first of all, I don't understand why it makes a difference what the worst thing is. This is fine. Gwent thing? If you want to send me a link, Angsty, I'll check it out. The Gwent things. I think this is fine. Then do this next turn. Still like this. I'm happy that turning into a go. No problem. That's annoying. I also was thinking go to 5, but it's fine. It really is. It's okay. Again, we anyway don't have an answer to Briar Rose, so we just can't play around it. We have to just assume the opponent does not have a Briar Rose in hand and go that route because there's no other. Okay, this thing would have to be healed 2 more times. Okay, that's fine. And the sports coach is just going to protect us now, so it will not die next turn. OP goat deck? Yeah, sure. I still play that from time to time. So is Gladiator better here or Sumo? I think Sumo's better. Yup. So this is protected now. We can always move things to a different lane. Maybe moving things towards the arm wrestler to grow it would be good here. Interesting. That healed again. I guess getting rid of this is fine. Maybe growing the armor. No, well, we want to do the damage. This is okay. Worst legendary is your face. Got it. There you go. That's how it's done. Going viral. I love how it spins this little propeller. Now, Alien News I think is the best thing to get here. Okay, so the lanes that are gonna die are 1, 2, and 3 are gonna die. Our play next turn is just gonna be everything. Where do we want this one to be? I'm just trying to figure out where to play this environment. I guess here. It doesn't really matter. This will trade. That will trade. This will just die. This is a really strong play here, though. A team mascot actually wouldn't be bad here. Because we're coming up on 8. Nope. So we want this to always to go here. Which I guess means this one going. Well, do we want more damage to face? I guess we want the shrinking violets to do less. should be our priority. You always want this in the environment because then eventually when it moves, it'll double grow. That hurts. Let's keep trade. We don't have a sports coach here. I wonder if letting one of our minions die in order to enable a sports coach next turn would have been good. I think we're dead. Oh wow, that's a catch-up mechanic. That is so good. That's a 3-5-5 heal yourself for 4. Damn, son. This actually trades now, though. I forgot about this growing. It's Transmogrify. He's just gonna do it. A Weed Whack. You already used Mog? Put Transmog in hand. Damn dragon. We're not dead yet. We just have a huge disadvantage. Guess it's like this, actually. Gotta prevent that damage. Also doesn't make us as vulnerable to dragon. So that'll chase. Oh, Citron! No freaking way! Wow, that hurts. We're gonna lose this one. Just too. I mean, okay. So why are we losing this? There's just too much heals. And then dragon. I guess our opponent was just able to stall for enough time using the controlling and the heals to develop cards that we just don't have answers to, like dragon, the late game. Oh, we're alive, ladies and gentlemen. We're alive anyway. We're going viral our opponent to death here. It's fine. Just needed 2. Oh, snap. 4-4 wins. There's no way to not lose the game here, right? This into... yeah, 4-4. Yeah. It's all good. Alright. All good streaks must come to an end. How would Briar Rose be if it couldn't destroy zombies that damaged it and only other flowers? It's an idea. It's an idea. It still would be really good at 4, to be honest. It would still be worth... it would be auto-include still on 4. Alright, so it's an environment. Oof. Wow. Come on, man. Against Spidark. That happened. You guys are upset that we didn't get the 10-0. Is that what's going on, you guys? Great, Buster. That's fine. It's a 2 for 2. It's nice that the only gravestone in this deck is cheap. No lose tempo. Yes! The Sumos can protect the team mascot like the next turn, which is cool. Ooh. That's okay. Removing this is essential. See, the thing, are we going to protect this, or are we going to kill the 3-nut? It's a decision. If we're going to try to kill the 3-nut, this has got to go here. In fact, we can always drag the 3-nut in. Alright. Really, if we want to kill the 3-nut, you put it here. If you want to protect the team mascot. This is so harsh. I don't know what we're going to actually do here. Make it rain, babies. Make it rain. So, this goes here. Now what? Use the alien news on the 3-nut next turn. Guess. Whoa! I don't have a good hand, is the problem. The nerf is real. The good news is our opponent's almost out of cards. This makes just the team mascot survive. The problem is that if we go with Alien News, how are we going to end up winning this game? I think we have to ride this team mascot to victory, and we'll be able to use Alien News this next turn. Now, a second environment would be cool. We do have plenty of health. This is such a weird play, but I think this team mascot surviving is the only way we're actually going to end up winning. Now, if we get a coach, for example, here, it would be amazing. Yes! Yes! Perfect! Prevents 4 damage and prevents him from doing really anything here now. We are able to remove this 4/7. We have Alien News. Like, we're probably just going to ride this one card to victory. Who knows if he even has any small removal for this. Block Super was really good there. So it's literally Alien News. Alien News. This is so harsh. He has no cards left is the problem. He has no cards. He's doing 9. Okay. Hopefully no meteor. Hot hat, that's fine. Doing 6 now. Need a coach right now. Oh! Top deck madness! Now this doesn't do anything! He didn't play around coach! Wow, we're gonna prevent the 6 damage now. Going viral will make this 2-turn this card. He's gonna double its health, okay. There's no point in not using going viral. Our opponent's doing 0 to us. We're doing 7. We're doing 7, you guys. There's another card. This will be really good in lane 4 next turn. Ugh. And our opponent's down to 5 with no cards in hand. We have to win now. Ain't no doubt about it, guys. Ain't no doubt about it. Question is, do we use this? We do. Let's see here. This will, I don't know, actually. Our opponent has 1 card. Doom sure that this will actually make it lethal if our opponent has exactly Doom. It would be lethal anyway. Has to prevent. Just trying to think. Walnut bowling. Nope. That's definitely. Yeah, our opponent's not gonna have the. Wow! Wow! That's not called an answer, man. See you next time, folks. It's double lethal. Ugh. Got him. 7. What's going on, Cactus King? So, building decks. I mean, you can copy some of the decks. You know, use these ones. If you want to build original decks, the way I usually build original deck is try to find a. You have to. Okay, what are the tips for building decks? First of all, you have to have a way of winning. The ways of winning are control, tempo, and aggro. Aggro is tons of damage as quickly as possible. Tempo is like this deck. You build your board slowly, and control is stalling for time, removal, and then coming in with a late game. You gotta concentrate on building decks like that, and you have to have ways of winning. Make sure you have lots of win conditions, ways of actually winning the game in your deck. Yeah, guys. That's nice, that's nice. Yes, I'll keep this Vimpire. Why the heck not? With Frenzy. Perfect. Get it going. This deck's doing well. It's been all Cup Bloom Heroes today? Is that how it's going? Is that how it's going down for real? I think we can do this here. Berry Blast. Play around Berry Blast. Okay. Snap. I believe we go after this one. Didn't have anything to back this up on turn 2. Ouch. What is this? We don't want our opponent combining on the block with this card, so we're gonna put this in 2. See, if we let these two hit, it'll be block and then like Meteor with something. Might end up, or Super, I mean. Might end up being too late now. This is fine. A 1 would be cool here. Oh, got it. He's grow now. I think this is the way. 2 berries. I think anyway, developing. Let's pass. 2 berries would, you know, clear this 1 card. I think making frenzies and stuff would be good here. There's 1 berry. No! So this will give this 3 health. This will give this 2 attack. It's worth it. It's so much stats. We can't do the 2 together. We'll do it like this. And it does create a frenzy here to get this going. I guess Meteor could always destroy it. I forgot about Block Meteor. Hothead. Damn. Dies Meteor, Hothead. That was... no, probably not the most efficient use of our resources there. Yep, mistakes were made. This is fine though. Look at this. Doesn't get splashed at all either. Pretty good anti-berry card. Man, if he goes Sergeant Strongberry would be good, but we're still gonna do 4. This won't take any damage in the process. We're still gonna be behind though. In fact, our opponent could basically win the game here with a Sergeant. Oh, a little harsh. 4. Taking 5. Yes, we blocked. This doesn't do anything. It's fine. We want the 4 to hit. Keeping for Alien Ooze is important here. I mean, is our opponent going to really hard removal this? Is it going to be Shamrocket? I guess anyway, this play will be fine if he Shamrockets. We're actually going to pass here. We just got to prevent whatever he's doing in lane 1 and 2 and just try to hit him for 4 here. This is perfect. Perfect! This guy's dead. And that is lethal. Dead. 8. Your account was deleted, Christopher J. That's so sad. Everyone, please back up your account. If you play this game, back your game up with Facebook or with EA.com account. not with Google. You just don't want to lose. So many people have lost their accounts for no reason. It's interesting they don't make you provide that at the beginning, but anyway. All legendaries deck for all heroes stream. Interesting, King Dog. Okay. Anyway, not a great hand. Is that some kind of meme? They bless the rains down. Is a meme starting? I don't know. Let's see what happens. If our, you know what, we're playing around Solar Winds by passing there, so that's legit. I would love to see Solar Winds here. Taco League player taking their time on pass turn 2. Really, probably the best play actually there was exactly pass with this in our hand. Daring our opponent to play that Solar Winds. I think they're gonna do it anyway. Okay, Mighty Pickle, could you please stop spamming that? Turret, you're saying you've been playing an aggro anti-hero punish cap? I'll take a quick look. Extreme budget nightcap. This is how you're aggroing. You could. This deck will do very well in early. Interesting. You're only using buff stream for Shiver 2. I actually like this deck. I think in lower ranks, this deck would actually perform extremely well. Our opponent passed the long pass. I think Weed Whack would have been used, so it's almost for sure going to be Transmogrify, Go to Fire, Freeze. Probably don't want to galvanize this quite yet. Solar Wind's next turn is... You know what? I'm passing it also. It'll probably... If our opponent might want to play the Solar Winds anyway next turn. I'll going viral if our opponent passes. If they don't, I'll go with this, I think. Sounds good to me. Stop playing around everything? Really? Interesting. I'm actually gonna do this now. Prevents this from going to be just this isn't worth a Godify still. Godify him and notify him. Yep. Will we be able to fight? Again, I'm gonna do a couple of PvP matches after I do the after this game and the daily challenge. We'll do some stuff. Even Godify on a go in the hunting grounds is not such a great plan. It's all good. Forget about it. Astrover is the only legendary that has a different light when played. Light? Dude, that's dangerous. Okay, I've been taking this opponent very seriously. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I think this isn't going viral as a play. This should have gone in 4 though, and the reason is because we don't want our opponent blocking too much. Actually, no, we want the things to be to the left if the Vimpire wants to make it frenzy. Never mind. Wow, this sumo is gonna grow a lot. In fact, we can drag things in. You know how good the sumo play is here? What? Okay, this is probably gonna end up getting Godified anyway. Freezing that. Okay. Looks good to me. Whee! This is gonna be a 7-7 here, or a 7-4. Ancient Vimpire value. Definitely take it. See, now what is our opponent going to use the Mog or the Goat on? On the Vimpire or on the... I gotta use it on the Arm Wrestler now. It's so powerful. There's just not going to be enough big removal to go around now. Weed Whack. Didn't even get it. Look! Nope. Boop. That was cute. What's the play? There's no way to prevent this from dying. I don't think Coach is necessarily good here. Just this? What's this? This too? Why not? The frenzies are a little ridiculous. With 6 Sun, you can't remove all this stuff with 6 Sun. Cobb can't with you nothing. Okay, that was pretty good. We're still doing 7, 8. Good play. Wintermelon. That was a good answer. Man. Could have flicked Spyrus, right? I think developing a bigger card than the Vimpire is probably better. Man, that was a good play. But it does survive here. 7, 8. So this thing going viral is a little bit obvious. Oh, or ooze. Oh, it doesn't matter. Is Shrinking Violet worth crafting? I don't know. The answer is it would be good if the meta was all sports decks and aggro decks from the zombie side, you know, decks that Shrinking Violet dominates against, but I don't really think that is the meta. I think the main things you're trying to prevent on the zombie side are... Oh, you're weird. Really weird. The main things you're trying to prevent on the zombie side are Trickster and stuff like that, and Shrinking Violet does nothing against Trickster decks. So because the most powerful zombie decks are Trickster decks, I'm gonna say no. Don't craft Shrinking Violet. I've tried Clash Royale Master. I don't really like the Sepulchral games with all the timers and stuff like that. They end up being more aggravating than fun usually. Decent play. Banana. Coach is so good. Ooh, that hurts. With going viral. That's gonna be lethal. Valk also, but again, Shrinking Violet is not a good answer to Valk. The way to answer Valk is by being aggressive. Just craft Haunted Pumpkin instead. By field clearing the minions in a Valk deck, the Valk just charges and comes in and kills you. I know it's pronounced Supercell. I just call it Supergirl for some reason. I think there's an honest trailer that called it that once. Going viral is obviously a bonus of her. Another one. So the ones that there's 3 cards that hit here. They're impossible for an opponent to prevent it here. It's just Mog and Goat. Goat actually wins. Yes! We will kill her with her own goat! Yo, Dayid! That will make it 9-1, you guys. Anyway, guys, that was amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you want to craft a card, it's definitely going viral. Any budget players, you don't need any of the super rares in this deck. All the super rares you can totally get rid of. Only card that's really necessary is going viral, and you can just stick whatever sports cards and rodeo guards instead. So again, anyone who wants to hit Ultimate League, this is the highest level of the game we're playing against, you know what I mean? And It's a great answer to Cycle Cap. Again, you don't need the gladiators, they definitely help, but having 2 gladiators and 4 arm wrestlers is also good. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was absolutely amazing, and we really did get some legit value out of the Vimpires. They actually did perform pretty well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This is Fry.